What's up, guys? Overture here with the new episode of Titanfall Overview, a series where I look at the guns from Titanfall, give their specifications, and my favorite setup and playstyle. This weapon we are going to be covering today in this video is the Arc Cannon. And the description for this weapon is the factory issue Arc Cannon fires a bolt of lightning that propagates across multiple targets. It can be fired quickly or charge up over time for an increase in firepower. And as you can see from the stats of this weapon, the accuracy is very high as far as the damage, the range not so far, which means when you charge up a shot, you have to make sure that you are sort of in that little close to medium range because your blast might not actually make it to them, and fire rate, because if you are planning on just firing just by tapping, you have a little bit like a second between firing shots, which means it's better if you charge it up, that way you deal more damage to the enemy. This weapon actually only has one mod with it, and it's called the Capacitor. And the description is the mod stores a greater charge than normal, allowing the weapon to deal increased damage. However, with this mod, the weapon must be fully charged before it will fire. And just by reading this, I have to say that I do not recommend using this weapon mod, because obviously you need to wait for it to charge fully before it can fire, which means you gotta wait 5 seconds before you can actually fire the weapon. And sometimes you're in a position where you are charging up your weapon and there's a pilot running across your feet and you have to take them out quickly, and you can't if you have to wait for your weapon to fully charge. So yeah, in some situations you're going to want that extra damage when you're fighting against Titans, but I found that I was in more situations where I needed to let go of my charge before it was all the way fully. So with that, don't use the capacitor, just run the gun without attachments, it'll be far better off. But after playing around with this weapon for a little bit, I feel like the best class set to use is the Atlas, because he has ass charges, he's pretty fast, he's durable. Atlas is like one of my favorite chassis. I don't really like using the other ones, but anyways, with this weapon, the abilities you're going to want to run are the slaved rockets and the particle wall, because the particle wall is good. You can place it right in front of you. It allows you to charge up your weapon without getting fired from the Titan that you're dealing damage to. And the slave rockets, because if you're going to be at that medium to farther ranges, you need to be able to lock on and hit every single attack on them. This weapon is actually very good. Once charged, it'll deal pretty good damage to their shield, but also damage their barrier as well. So it allows you to do damage to both of them, but with their shield down, it does devastating damage. It's really powerful for taking down a Titan if you are not under heavy fire from the enemy. And another quick tip about this gun is how powerful it is against enemy infantry and specters. When you fire this weapon, you don't even have to charge it up. It will destroy all of them in the area because the Arc Cannon connects to all of them once you fire it. So you can kill 3 or 4 grunts in succession, as well as specters. And pilots, it only takes 2 shots to kill them. You only have to charge it for about 2 seconds before you can kill a pilot outright. The accuracy is so good on this weapon, it's so easy to pick off an enemy pilot. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Please let me know what you think. Do you like this weapon? Do you like the capacitor mod? I want to know what things you like to run with this gun. Thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. This has been Overture Soul. Have a great day.